Pulling out the coupe at the lot. Tony fuck 12, fuck SWAT. Busting all the bells out the box.
Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. You guys already know what time it is. It's time to go over the 2020 men's fashion trends and pretty much what I think is going to be popping in terms of like style, clothing, all that type of stuff for 2020. First things first, you guys already know, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. 2020, you guys already know, new year, new me. Follow me on IG at Evan Lids, Twitter at Evan Lids. Go check out my Spotify playlist, which updates every single Friday. But enough of that, let's get into the actual video. So as you guys know, every year there's always a few trends that carry over, and then there's some that just die completely. And there's also some new trends that pop up like sort of around January, February that everyone starts doing. I'm gonna go over like all the stuff that I think is pretty much gonna be like the main things that you guys should be looking out for in terms of fashion, style, all that type of stuff. First things first is something you guys probably already know. Vintage is huge this year. It was already like huge in 2019, but I just think it's gonna get even more and more bigger this year, especially customizing your own vintage pieces, like getting stuff from the thrift store and reworking it. I've seen a lot of brands do like rework collections where they like screen print over certain types of clothes. I know Frankie Collective out here in Vancouver, 4YE by 4YE Entertainment on YouTube, those guys have been doing it a lot. I've been seeing them make some heat. Definitely a huge thing, like reworking clothes, recycling, which also helps like for the environment and stuff, because you're not buying new clothes, you're buying clothes that were already manufactured and turning them into like your own shit pretty much. So vintage is huge. But also, if you guys have been up to date with like Twitter and Instagram, you guys have seen Virgil Abloh. I'm pretty sure he said something about like streetwear is dead, and like he was making a bunch of quotes. I'll put a few like images on the screen, but a lot of like little chatter going around the fashion community from Virgil. I think Bobby Hundreds as well, he was talking about some shit like that. Little like discussion going on about where fashion is gonna go. But in my opinion and a lot of other people's opinions, you guys already know vintage is about to be like the top thing. Thrift stores about to be packed up by all the TikTok kids. So if you guys usually go thrifting, you guys already know you're about to see some Fila Disruptors, some checkered Vans. All those kids are about to be in your local thrift stores, so look out for that shit. You guys already know Fila Disruptors is the #1 sneaker of the year for 2019. And next up, the main, like I feel like another like main sort of style is gonna be workwear, which is also big in 2019. Carhartt, Dickies, vintage, all that type of stuff. I have a little Dickies jackets like right here. I've worn in a previous video, but definitely gonna be busting that out way more. Gonna be buying more Carhartt, that type of stuff. It's sick to buy like new Carhartt stuff just because obviously it looks new. But big thing is I've been seeing people buying like vintage Carhartt jackets, pants. It just has that really like worn in feel, which just looks like really sick. Another thing is like I said with workwear is like paint splatter. I know Helmet Lang does that a lot, so that's gonna be really big this year. Another thing is also right behind me, Letterman jackets, Off-White, LV. A lot of people have been making different sorts of like Letterman jackets, leather jackets. Leather is another thing that's gonna be really huge this year. The whole vintage worn in look is gonna be very prevalent this year. You're gonna be seeing a lot of people wearing it. You already see people wearing it, and it's only gonna get even bigger this year. I feel like designer is gonna tone down a little bit more. 2018 2019 was definitely big about like Balenciaga, Prada, Chanel. All that stuff is gonna be in still, but a little bit less. And if anything, it's gonna be more of like archive pieces, vintage pieces, stuff like that. Less of like that whole flashy full Balenciaga tracksuit with the triple S's on. That shit's slowly dying, and it's gonna be like out. It's gonna be obsolete like very soon. So if you guys want to stay up to date with all this type of fashion, make sure you guys definitely go check out thrift stores, vintage shops, vintage pages on IG, all that type of stuff. And you guys should be good with, you know, how things are going right now within fashion and how it's gonna move forward in 2020. Also in terms of fitting, cozy and comfort is a big thing. Also baggy is still sort of in, but I've been seeing a lot of things slim up a bit. I feel like people are going a little bit less baggy now, sort of like in between baggy and tight, like a little bit of a slim look. That's definitely more in than like completely baggy. A lot of like dressed up and dressed down pieces have been like, I've been seeing a lot of people wearing them. A lot of trousers have been in. I know one brand that really makes it, Homplissé Isimiaki. They have like these like one pair of trousers that everyone gets. Uniqlo also has really nice trousers like that, sort of like in between like the dressy look and like the streetwear look. Like it's kind of in between there. Like it's similar to like dress pants, but also like some like chinos, cargo pants. Just like a little bit of mixture of all that stuff, and those are definitely good for dressing up and also dressing down. That's a very big sort of trend this year. That's a very big trend you guys are gonna see this year, is like the whole dressing up and dressing down style. Very like functional pieces and things you can wear with like for example like a Letterman jacket. You can wear it with like some sweats, or you can also wear it with like some dress pants or trousers, or on the other side you can wear it with denim, cargo pants, different types of sneakers, and just mix match everything and make it like your own sort of vibe. So that's gonna be very big this year. Another thing is jewelry. Jewelry is definitely toning down a little bit. I know for the last few years it's been like the full chrome hearts, like 30 chains on, that whole vibe. Choker chains, like bust down, like VVS, Ben Baller, Aviani, like crazy shit. Jewelry is definitely toning down a bit. I definitely see people wearing like 1 or 2 rings, a little bracelet, a little chain. That's sort of what I've been on with jewelry. Like you guys can see I wear like 1 chain. I have like a little bit of rings on, just like toning it down a little bit more. Obviously chrome hearts, like I said, it's still in, but just not the whole like 30, like 50 rings a hand and shit. Like none of that shit. That's just pretty much like dead. So if you're gonna be wearing jewelry, rings and stuff, definitely wear like very light light amount of jewelry. I have a few videos revolving around jewelry dropping this year because people always ask me like in person about jewelry, like what type of jewelry to get, where to get it from, all that type of stuff. Also sneakers. For sneakers, there's a one silhouette right behind me that's going to be very big, and also which has been big like this whole past year. Jordan 1s are going to be huge this year, especially the 85 cut. They're dropping Chicago's and Breads in the original 1985 like shape and silhouette. That's going to be huge. Jordan 1s in general are big. Air Force 1s, designer sneakers like those LV shoes that they make. Nike SB Dunks are going to be big as well. Boots as well, like I know Elite Studios make some boots. Balenciaga, I got these Yeezy boots that I wear a lot. Just little stuff like that. Also with those boots like the Elite ones and the Balenciaga ones, that also comes from the whole leather thing and the whole worn like look. People buy like those, like a certain pair of boots and wear those like so much to the point where they like wear out a bit. Personally, I wouldn't wear like those leather style boots, but I definitely see a lot of people wearing those, especially people like Lucas Sabat. He's definitely known to wear boots like a lot. I definitely have more videos talking about sneakers coming up very soon, like with the best sneakers to buy for 2020 and all of that. This video is more of like a general video going over like everything, and I'll definitely go more in depth into all these topics in future videos. Definitely want to start out this year strong. 2020, this is the year we actually do shit. I know, expect a lot of content this year, not just on YouTube, definitely on other platforms and other mediums. I'm gonna be trying to do a lot this year. Make sure you guys keep your eye out, follow me on IG and Twitter. That's why I update the most, that's where I'm most active. This video should be dropping around like Christmas Eve, like around there. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone that's watching this shit. 2020, we're gonna come strong. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the end of this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Let me know what you guys think is gonna be popping this year in terms of fashion. My name is Evan Liz, and I'm out. Peace. You see the 3 cameras?